This is a nice and easy ratio worded problems lesson. This is nice and easy because it's common questions. You get these all the time. I would say they're a foundation. Possibly this one would be on a higher or the back of a foundation paper. So a recipe requires the ratio of flour to sugar to be 3:2. So remember the ratio is in order of how it's written. So flour is going to be 3 and sugar is going to be 2. If you use 180 grams of flour, so we know that this equals 180 grams, how many grams of sugar should you use? Now, whatever you do in a ratio has to be done the same, just like fractions. So how did I get to 180? Well, I times it by 60. And that gave me 180 grams. I'll write it down for those that really don't understand these questions. So that's my 180. So because I times that by 60, I'm timesing the sugar by 60, which gives us 120 grams. So our answer is 120 grams. So the next one, the ratio of boys to girls in a class is 5:7. If there are 35 boys, how many girls are there? So we're going to do boys to girls, just like we did up there, 5:7. Got it in the right order. So we have 35 boys. Right, let's think about it. What do we do to get to 35? We times it by 7, didn't we? 7 times 5 gives us our 35. So what we did to there, we're going to do to here. 7 times 7 equals 49. So the answer is 49 girls. Next, simplify the ratio 24 to 36 in its lowest terms, which to people that don't understand simplify is making it smaller. So I know that 12 goes in, I'm going to divide it all by 12. That's both sides, remember. So 12 goes into 24 2. 12 goes into 36 3 times. That's doing it straight off the bat. If, for example, you didn't understand what simplifying was, what you'd do is you could go start by 2, divide both by 2, which gives you 12. Threes, 2's into 36, go. 2's into this. I have to think about that because it's so simple. 2's into 3 goes once. 2's into 6 go 18. Divide by 2 again. Gives us 6 to 9. Now, 2 doesn't go into 9, but I know 3 goes into both. 3's into 6 go twice. So I've got the same answer. It's just longer. But if you feel more comfortable writing them all out as you go along, that's absolutely fine. Convert the ratio 4:9 to a fraction and express it in its simplest term. So this would be a little bit harder. So the ratio is 4:9. And it's asking us to convert it into a fraction in its simplest form. So remember its simplest form to make it as small as possible. Now, when I look at this, I know that 2 doesn't go into either, 3 doesn't go into either, and those are the only 2 options. So I now know that this is going to be 4/9 as a fraction in its simplest form because I can't simplify it anymore. So that's all it's asking you to do, not overcomplicating it. Don't want to go into long-winded. Why? If you see a question that looks like this and nothing goes into it, put it into a fraction and you've got your answers. A bag contains red and blue marbles in the ratio 2:5. So we've got red is 2, blue is 5. If there are 14 red marbles, how many blue marbles are there? So if there are 14 red, what did I times that by? We times 2 by 7, which gives us 14. So if we times that by 7, we're going to times this by 7. So 7 times 5 equals 35. So the answer is there are 35 blue marbles. So as you can see, they're straightforward to sum. If you don't understand that, go through it properly. Look back at some more of the videos as well, because I'll show you how to simplify. I'll show you how to do ratios, worded ratios. There's plenty to see and there's plenty to learn. Good luck and goodbye.